What's good, YouTube? It's J-Wall back with another video. Today I'll be giving you the most toxic point guard build in Season 2 of NBA 2K25 that has 7 legend badges along with a 99 three-pointer, 93 strength, and every dribble move able to be unlocked in the game. As you guys know, there was a big patch that buffed shooting and changed a few other things. This build was made specifically to combat that patch. If you guys also want the SIGs, Jumpshot, stay tuned and watch the whole video. Let's try to get this video to 100 likes. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get right into it. Getting into the build, I went ahead and made my player left-handed. Jersey number, name, doesn't matter. Getting into the position, I would either make this a point guard or a shooting guard just because of your height. For me, I went point guard. For height, I went 6'2". The build is 6'2" because this is the perfect build and perfect height to get 99 three-pointer and also have 93 strength, which is very toxic, as you can see in the beginning clips I posted, but we'll get into that. For the weight, I went with 220. This is again for that strength rating. Trust me, you won't be slow. You'll still be very fast with the ball. I still can get Legend Lightning Launch after my +1, so don't worry about the weight. In other 2Ks, the reason everyone is going lowest weight is because you were losing a lot by going higher, but this year you don't really lose anything by going higher on most builds, so there's no reason not to go higher, have a little fun, unless you're just really going for that meta like 5'9" build. So for wingspan, you can go ahead and go 6'3". If you go any higher, you're not going to be able to get that 99 three-pointer with cap breakers. So getting into the build, this is the full build, other than I don't have cap breakers right now, and then my +1 from season 40. So we're going to make this build with that in mind, but this is the full build. So for driving layup, I have an 80. That's going to give you that Austin Reeves layup package, and also Trae Young is pretty good as well if you like to shoot floaters. For driving dunk, I went 80. You need a 80 driving dunk and a 70 vertical to get the Malik Monk dunk package, which is one of the best dunk packages in the game for a low dunk like this. Getting into the mid-range, it's an 84. UK Labs did do a test on this, and at 85, you have a pure green window on mid-ranges. So I did see for season level 40, we are getting the +1. I'm not going to put mine on this, but in the future, if we keep getting +1s, I will eventually +1 this and go ahead and get that 85 mid-range just for the pure green window. But if you want to do that off rip, if you shoot a lot of mid-ranges, go ahead. For me, I don't shoot a ton of middies, so it's not something I'm going to focus on right now. For three-pointer, I went 94. And then what I did when I got starter 3 is I put all 5 of my cap breakers on my three-pointer. So right now I have a 99 three-pointer on my build, which I showed you in the beginning of the video. But you want to set it up like this just to get the most out of the build. For pass accuracy, I went 78. I know a lot of people are going to complain about the pass accuracy. 78, especially after the patch, is really all you need. If you want to go 85 to get that bailout, I definitely suggest that. I'm not someone who bails out of shots a lot. For the most part, I try to play pretty smart and I don't bail out of a lot of shots. And but if you're someone who does and you ISO and you want to bail out of shots, definitely find a way to get 85. But 78 is all I can manage on this build. For ball handle, I went 94. So in season 2 at level 40, you get a +1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to +1 my ball handle to a 95, and that will allow me at starter 4 to get the Steve Francis signature size up, which is the best signature size up in the game. For speed with ball, I went to 91. This is going to give me that Hall of Fame lightning launch, and then I also use my +1 on this, which gives me Legend Lightning Launch on this build, which is super crazy, being that this build has strength and 99.3. But so moving on to the perimeter defense, I have an 84. I know, guys, I am 1 point off the threshold of 85 to get that on-ball menace on silver, but honestly, I'm gonna wait and go ahead and put one of those cap breakers eventually when we get more, or if I hit veteran 2, I will put one of them on the perimeter defense. But for now, 84 has been perfect. There's even instances where I've been guarding ball and I've been fine, just because this build has so much strength. You are so bumpy against people, and this build plays great defense, and honestly, I don't really see a difference from my other build that has a 92 perimeter. So for steal, I went 85. This is going to give you that silver glove and also that gold interceptor. Gold interceptor is perfect enough to catch the pass. If it comes right by your face, you're able to get the lane easily, and with silver glove, I still get a lot of lanes. I did not put any block on this build because I'm not really trying to get blocks. I mean, I'm really just trying to put my hands up, stonewall people, and hopefully it's enough for my center to grab the rebound. Again, this is a guard build. I don't have offense or defensive rebound. I have strength though, so I can box out someone and grab the board if I need to. If I'm playing like the 1v1 court or on twos, it's perfectly enough. But again, if you play more twos, you play less rec, fine tune the build to what you want. So if you want a little more rebound, you can do that. If you want more block, you can do that. This is just what works for me. So for speed, I went 86. This is just the rating it upgrades it to when I upgrade my ball handle to what it is. For agility, I went 82. You do not want to lower this any lower than it is right now because you need 82 agility to get all of your legend shooting badges. I mean, specifically legend shifty shooter. So once you add your +5 to your cap breakers, you can get legend shifty shooter on this build, but you do need an 82 agility. So do not change that or you will miss out on that badge. For strength, as you can see, I went 93 strength, which is going to give me that legend strong handle. So again, do not go any lower on the strength or you will lose legend strong handle. And you also notice I have silver physical finisher, which is a great badge, and I also have gold a movable enforcer. So for a movable enforcer is a tier 2 on the 6'2" build, so I +1 a movable enforcer to get it Hall of Fame. So this build does have Hall of Fame movable enforcer, and that's what I was trying to explain to you guys, that this build plays great perimeter defense because of that, because that Hall of Fame movable enforcer is crazy. I'm very bumpy on the perimeter, and it's hard for people to backdoor me because they literally just run into my chest with this immovable enforcer and they bounce off me, because hardly anybody you're going to be guarding is going to have a strength anywhere near close to you. And if you are guarding a big or something, your strength is pretty similar to them. So if they do try to, you know, backdoor you, if you're stuck on them in the corner or something, it's going to be hard for them to get around you. Yes, it's very possible, but for the most part, you can play great D on this build. And then for vertical, again, I went 70. This is just for that Malik Monk dunk package. If you don't care about that dunk package, I would suggest going 80 dunk and maybe dropping the vert to 60, and you can put the rest of the points, you know, wherever you need. For my animations that I'm currently using on this build, the only change I do want to make is the signature size up. I will change that to Steve Francis once I hit starter 4. For the jump shot, I'm going to go ahead and show you my jump shot. So this is Cam Thomas, Oscar Robertson, and Steph Curry. I have it blended at 82 Oscar Robertson, 18 Steph Curry. I play 3 ticks under push with max release speed. So this is a great jumper for me. I also try out maybe Allen Iverson base, or also try out Kyrie Irving base if you're not a starter 4. If you are a starter 4, try out Patty and KPJ, as those are the best bases that I've heard about. So I'm almost starter 4, so I will be trying out those bases once I hit that this week. So this is a crazy build. If you're on the fence about making it still, trust me, you will have so much fun on this build. Look at me, I'm greening in people's face. Like, I can shove people out the way on the perimeter, on the paint, all kind of stuff. It's really fun. You know, for 2K25, I wasn't really enjoying myself much because of skill-based matchmaking. You have to pretty much use meta builds to compete, so that was really boring to me. But this build is honestly really good against meta builds, just because they're not expecting you to have a guard with like max 3 and max strength, so it really gives people a lot of issues. And also, it's fun. It's not a meta build, it's more fun than anything. So I really am enjoying this build. I definitely would suggest checking it out, maybe making your own version of it. So I appreciate you guys. Please click the video on the screen if you just want some more build ideas, build videos, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. I'm out, bro.